Okay, we're recording. Good. So, everybody, welcome to Dishonored 2. This thing has been a motherfucking son of a bitch so far to get recording. Because if you want to change the resolution in the game, it changes the resolution on the fucking desktop. And if you try to put it into windowed mode, it will not go into windowed mode. It will default to borderless window mode and still change the resolution on the desktop and still be full screen. Unless you fuck around with it in 12 different ways, but then the cursor won't actually go all the way into the lower corner, and holy fucking shit. Anyway, let's go. Stick with medium. Sure, why not? Who knows what they changed.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague. Someday, he said, our enemies will come for you. The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city. What training regimen does Father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Yes.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Did it.
So wait, are we playing as Emily?
What's next?
Treasure. Treasure? Okay, cool.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping. Now to test my agility.
You've learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Alright. Visibility in stealth mode is greatly reduced. Stay behind cover and out of sight. Enemies are slower to detect you in stealth, especially when you're further away, above them, or the edge of their peripheral vision, or in shadows. Okay.
I want you to sneak up on me, if you can.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Okay, hold on just once. That is... What's this control shit? What's this? Press fucking control to choke. Well, I ain't choking anybody out unless I have to. That's fucking inconvenient and annoying, and I can't change it.
That's my girl. Don't let me hear you or see you.
What
Use cover to stay out of sight.
Didn't see anything at all.
Oh, yeah.
Why fight when you can slip past?
Because fighting's more fun, I hope. Okay, that's gotta be changed right now. That's gotta be changed.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Oh, bottle.
Perfect shot. Time for some more weapons and combat training. Let's beat each other up, shall we? Yes. You hit her. That's my daughter. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
What?
Good.
What? What is...
Well done.
Control? There's gotta be a way to change that. That is fucking... That is bad. That is... Come on, there's gotta be a way to fucking change that. Jump, stealth, sprint... Are they just... missing a whole fuckload of... This is bad. Control to block?
Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting.
Who fucking programmed this bullshit?
If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance. Block with your blade. Here, quick. Come on. Smart move. That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
That is...
Go for the fatality. Come on. While they're off balance, deliver a fatal blow. When someone swings a sword at you, block. Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Whoa. Okay, mouse. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Skippy, 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 skip.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There, you're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Atano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Sword can't still my heart.
Uh-oh. play as Emily. Trained in stealth and combat by her father. Legendary royal protector. Fuck, you get to play... Eeny, meeny, close my eyes, and tap these two as fast as possible. It's delayed switching, so we got Emily. Okay.
I will cast you in cold marble. No! Sweet girl. Over time, you will come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Cauldron Prison until her trial.
Yeah, just boot the Empress in the face. That's gonna get you
My
points.
father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
No!
So that's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Nom nom nom.
Captain Ramsey. Hold your horses, Corporal. Dial. Ramsey knows what he's doing. The man's moving up in the world. He's old blood. One of the good families.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
What was that? After the Royal Protector's Shakedown cruise will launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of Mother's passing. Pending your approval, of course. And the platform will have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether. They are released to swing out against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May you shelter your crew from perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Gristal, true of heart and homeward bound. Empress, we face yet another murder. I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange is it not that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in the most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Lenora Helmswater.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried.
Oh, hey, you're still alive.
Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
So what is it? Oh, I need to get my ring back, don't I?
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it. No time for that now.
Hang on one second. Okay. Because I have to play this full screen, I don't exactly have a good mark on my time. I might just do this on a mission-by-mission basis. This has been off to a rocky start so far. I could dally all I want.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations.
What?
And I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect. Undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit. But trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
That's nice. Time to go kill bitches. No mercy.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
Breakable doors, huh? Oh wait, this is my room.
Can I read? Of course I can read. What does he think? I'm stupid? Huh?
Traitors.
The throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley. Did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play.
What's going on? What's going on here?
Killed for their loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Serkonos. Damned. Look at this place.
Boys, let's spill some blue blood. You finally know your place.
Wow, you actually take a fuckload of damage. Alright.
Install anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally...
Huh? That sounded like broken glass. Did you hear that? Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
I wonder what I'm dealing with.
No.
Your reign is over, your majesty. It's you and me now. I'll bring your head to the Duke. You little shit. You'll pay for
Fucking worthless ass block controls. I mean, seriously, why control? And why can I not fucking remap that?
Who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn...
What's going on here?
Did you hear someone over there? I just need to make sure.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry.
It was coming from here. Let's see.
Traitor. That was for my father.
There, eat a dick.
Killed for their loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Serkonos. This won't leave my hand again.
Right on the middle finger so I can flip people off with it.
Look at this place.
I can't chop them apart?
Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right. I promise.
These some broke-ass bitches. I need to buy some armor or some shit. God damn, I take way too much fucking damage. Anything in here? Oh, that was worth stuff.
Anton Sokolov made this lock. I spent so many nights in here after the rat plague. This could be handy.
Bone charms, a sailor's blessing, they say. The carving itself is practiced from long back, passed from salty dogs to young greenhorns, still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusk of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islets north of Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones of these great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against pregnancy. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Caldwin is met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details led to the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one, this notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare criticize the throne?
The Crown Killer must be connected to all this, with the Duke and Delilah. I have a feeling I'll need these.
Press unassigned to use the spyglass. Well, that's great. I can unassign to the spyglass. So, yeah, how do I unassign to the spyglass? That'd be, Is the spyglass available now? No, it's... I can't unassign to the spyglass? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I can actually quick save. Alright, well, let's see what else is in here first. Jessamine chose Corvo as a royal protector when Corvo was 19 and she was 12. He served her loyally as bodyguard, courier, and some say spy before and afterward. And after she was crowned empress, though it was a scandalous gossip for a time, they said they began a love affair. When she was 18 and Corvo 25. Next chapter of Atano's life is something out of a legend. During the time of the Rat Plague, when the Empress fell, Corvo was accused of regicide and sentenced for execution. He was thrown into Coleridge prison and publicly reviled. He escaped as part of a small conspiracy dedicated to throwing down the tyrannical Lord Regent. Corvo struck back at the people who killed the Empress and who wronged him. As the Lord Regent fell, the Loyalist conspiracy turned on Corvo, poisoning him. Surviving through some inner resilience, he located the true assassin of the Empress and fought his way to the flooded district. Corvo eventually cornered the last Loyalist in King Sparrow Island at the Burrows Lighthouse and rescued enemy Caldwin, heir to the throne. The romantic involvement between Corvo Attano and the Empress was a terribly kept court secret, and thus is wisely held that Emily Caldwin is their daughter. Following some interregnum, Corvo watched over Emily as she began to rule the Empire of the Isles. Emily, I didn't want to wake you this morning, but you'll forgive me since we must have said goodbye 100 times yesterday night. The only chance I get to see you with your hair all whichever way is while you're still asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you'll put on your Empress face. It makes me happy to know your real face, the one that laughs at our silly rhymes. I don't want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. It'll be 4 months before we see each other again. I miss you, and yes, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. Lord Corvo, if you're reading this letter as per your royal protector functions, know that I am joking and perfectly aware that white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Bristol. Take care, my daring Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. Let's see. Corvo. His parents were older at the time of his birth, and his father died in a lumber accident outside the city when Corvo was still young. Around that time, his only sibling, a firstborn sister, moved away to Morley, and the family subsequently lost all contact with her. Only 16, Corvo dazzled the people of Karnaca when he entered and won the annual Blade Verbena. Spectators from all over Sarkonos were thrilled to see someone so young and striking from a working-class family advance through duel after duel, eventually taking the prize. Its unexpected outcome secured Corvo a junior officer ranking in the Grand Sarkonan Guard. As a soldier, he was involved in a number of conflicts against organized criminal groups, rogue city-states within Serkonos, and pirate bands along the Chain Islands, radiating east of Serkonos. Sent from his homeland at the age of 18 by the Duke of Serkonos, then whatever the fuck his name of Luca, whatever. Corvo was assigned to serve the Emperor in Dunwall as a diplomatic gift. His Serkonan heritage made him a bit of an outsider in Dunwall, but the capital city must have seemed exotic and full of old-world mystery. A few months after he moved to Dunwall, it recorded that Corvo received word that his mother had passed away several weeks after his departure from Karnica. So... ignore me!
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here. I'll need this.
Seriously, why'd you have to make the fucking gold bar so goddamn big? It's like gold bars, fucking gold bricks. Any other little bits and bobs? Empty bottle. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it here, and looks like I'm gonna have to connect the controller if I want to actually be able to use all the functions. I had heard the PC port was shit, but holy fuck! You got the spyglass. The spyglass. Press unassign to use the spyglass. Well, how do I assign it? It's not in here. Fuck you. Eat a dick. Okay, well, I'll catch you later. Adios.